Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jerome. So in this video I will be taking you through plagiarism. So let's wait and see. So here we are going to learn. We shall first know the definition of plagiarisms. Then we go to the types of plagiarisms. Then we shall end by knowing how to avoid plagiarisms. So let's go and define plagiarisms. So here we define plagiarism as this involves intentional or direct quotation of the published or unpublished work of another person without full and clear acknowledgement. This, in other words, means you are using material that is prepared by another person. It's not you who prepared it personally. This is how we define plagiarism. And then when we go to the next slide, we shall look at the different types of plagiarisms. So the first type of plagiarism that we have is direct plagiarisms, and we define it as direct plagiarisms. This involves word-for-word transcription of a section of someone else's work without attribution and without quotation marks. This means you're actually using each word that the person has used. The same way the person has typed is the same way you're using it in your work also. Then we are going to the next type of plagiarism. We have self-plagiarisms. This occurs when a student submits his, correct this. I repeat, self-plagiarism means it occurs when a student submits his or her own previous work or mixes part of the previous work without permission from all the professors involved. This simply means a student has been given like a work to do. Then instead of doing the work, he ends up copying the other previous work, then submitting it, or even he eventually mixes it, the other works. Then the next type of plagiarism that we have is mosaic plagiarism. This one occurs when a student borrows phrases from a source without using quotation marks. I think this one is not so much complicated. And then what we have, the next one is accidental plagiarisms. This one occurs when a person neglects to cite their sources or misquote their sources. These are the different type of plagiarism that we have. Then in the next slide, I'll be taking you through this, which is how to avoid what? Plagiarism. So here what we have is procrastination. So we find that it is important to set aside adequate time to complete your assignment. When using sources, you should get in the habit of citing them in full as you write. So a student must set adequate time to complete assignment to avoid mixing other words, other work, or even submitting the previous work, or even copying someone's work. This will help us to avoid what we call plagiarisms. I think these are the you can avoid plagiarism